Testing, testing. All right, so check this out. I really wanted to impart some information that I believe will be vital to every single one of us because it's all about value. It really is. And I know for a fact that goals versus values is something that a lot of people may have confused. A lot of us growing up may have got those things confused. Meaning, or goals versus habits, I apologize. Everyone says, watch the habits that you have, set goals. Habits are bad. Well, that's a bad habit, that's a bad habit, that's a bad habit. And those things are instilled into us. And then they tell us to set goals. Hey, what type of goals do you have? What are your goals in life? You would sit down with your counselor, your coach. Maybe if you have a mentor, it's always, what type of goals do you have? What type of goals do you have? And I want to share something that I believe is very valuable for every single one of you, because this is something that I take very seriously. And this is actually has become a part of me. And as it's a part of me, I take it everywhere I go. And so everywhere you go, your habits are going to show up. Not your goals. Your goals might not show up everywhere, but your habits will. And what I want you to know is that you can't have goals without habits. You just can't. Well, if you want to accomplish them anyways. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people have goals. New Year's Eve just happened. People are, man, I got these goals and this is going to happen and that's going to happen. People that I talk to, people that I interact with, people that I watch, I paid attention on social media as the year started to close out. People started to talk about their goals. And they started writing down, hey, I'm not going to make a New Year's resolution. What is New Year's resolution? Goals. That's exactly what it is. These are my goals for this year. These are things that I'm going to set out and accomplish. And a lot of people put those things on pen and paper and they write them down. They actually go out and they start telling everybody what they're going to do. Well, how many years have you done that? You did it last year, didn't you? In 2020, you wrote down your goals. And you had those goals all of 2020, but do you realize that some of those same goals that you had in 2020 are some of the goals that you had in 2019 and 2018? And there's nothing wrong with having the same goal. I believe that our goals are aligned with who we are, and sometimes our goals will change. Sometimes our goals will increase. And that's because our growth. And as we grow personally, our goals are going to change. We're going to choose different directions. We're going to want different things long term. That's one thing that has to do with friendships and relationships. A lot of times, if you have a lot of goals in common, you can definitely cheer each other on, support each other, be there for each other. But you may have different habits. And that's why some people go further than others. As a matter of fact, I dare to say that the only reason there are some people that always find a way to develop, to become more. You always see them winning. You always see them going in a direction. They're always consistent with how they are. It's because of their habits. So check this out. Start writing down different habits that you're going to need to have along with the goals that you have in place. Because if you have those goals, but you don't have the right habits, there's no way you're going to win. Example, you say you want to be in shape. You say you want to eat better, but you have bad eating habits and you have a habit of not working out. Guess what? You can have those goals as much as you want, but if you don't have the habits aligned with those things, it's impossible to achieve that. But what if you set the goal and then put the right habits in place? Different things are going to happen. A lot of people don't increase their lives, their surroundings around them, their people around them, because they're so comfortable with the habits that they've developed. It's so uncomfortable for them to make changes necessary to reach those goals. Most people give up on their goals. They give up on making the changes. They give up on making the adjustments because having the right habits is uncomfortable. You hear about those people that say, this week, I'm going to eat good all week. Well, you might fall off the wagon. You might have a snack or two or three or four. I'm not talking about myself. Sometimes I do snack. But for the most part, I'm a disciplined person and I've developed the right habits. See, when you develop the right habits, guess what? I'm going to share something with you. Things could be going wrong in your life. Everything around you could be going downhill. Economically speaking, the economy could be in a spiral. Friends around you could be falling off. Things could not be going right in your mind. Physically, you cannot be where you want to be. But when you develop the right habits, it becomes so much of a part of you that you can't fail. See, if you develop the habits of an overachiever, you will always overachieve because it's a part of your habits. It's a part of your makeup. It's a part of who you are. So you'll hit your goals no matter what. See, because when you develop the right habits, you can't get out of those habits. And eventually you're going to hit your mark. You're going to hit your target. It might take longer than what you wanted it to. You might have a veer off, meaning the target starts to move, but you have to refocus and realign yourself. But what I can share with you is this. If you have the right habits, that means you're doing the right things. You're the right person. You have the right mindset. Eventually, you're going to get there no matter what it is. I want you to think about this. When in a time in your life have you set a goal for yourself, display the right habits, and not ultimately got it? Never. It always happens. And so I want you to know this. Everything that you are and every place that you want to go, if you do those same things and you apply those same things to either small things or large things, it's always going to happen for you. I hope that you got something out of what I said today. I hope it resonated with you because habits create everything. Habits create success. Habits create failure. Habits create patterns. Habits create outcome. And habits ultimately create what we want for ourselves or not in our lives based on our habits. That's my time. I hope you got something out of this. Share this information with somebody. And like I always say, the conversation that I just had, it might have helped you and affected you in a way. And you might know somebody that wants something for themselves, that set goals for themselves, but keeps falling off. One more thing too, before I go. As you have people in your life and they may not believe in themselves, they may not even be doing the right things. Don't stop believing in them. Don't stop having positive conversation. Don't stop telling them that they can do it. Don't stop encouraging them. Continue to let them know that they can do it, that they can finish off what they started, that they can eventually become the thing that they're doubting that they become, because that seed of greatness is in every single one of us. We're born with it since we're a kid, since we're a child, we're born with it in us. And when people around us tell us they believe in us, it's for a reason because it is real. I can promise you it is real 100%. Just stay the path, stay the course, believe in yourself, believe in others, and I can promise you, if you lift up the people around you, eventually everything around you will increase. That's my time. Share this with somebody. Follow me on YouTube. Use this and pass this on to somebody else because you didn't have to have this conversation. I just had it for you. And if it makes you feel good, you could possibly help someone else. You can probably increase someone else. You could probably plant the seed within them that makes them realize the greatness within them. That's my time. It's Mr. Over Million Surf. Take care. Have an amazing day. And I'll see you all very soon.